Hey friends, I'm so excited about our math lesson today. It's on fractions. Fractions are so much fun, and I hope today at the end of our lesson that you'll think so too. So do you remember yesterday when we did our fun pizza activity? Did you bring your pizza today like I asked you to? Can you hold them up so we can all see how good they look? Awesome, Sarah, I love those anchovies. They look so real. Brett, you like cheese? I do too. That's my favorite as well. Today we will use our pizzas to understand that a fraction is an equal part of a whole, okay? So that's gonna be a fun time, and I'll walk you through all of that. But first, let's talk about terms, our vocabulary, because we know that math has vocabulary. First of all, have any of you ever heard of fractions before? Jim? Your sister thinks fractions are hard. They're fun, and I'm going to teach you today so that you won't think they're hard. They'll be easy for you, and you will think they're fun too. A fraction is an equal part of a whole. Say it with me. A fraction is an equal part of a whole. Awesome. So it's a piece of something, like a piece of pizza from a whole pizza, okay? So a fraction has three components. The first component is the numerator. It's the part that we're talking about, okay? The second part is the fraction bar. It's the line that separates the numerator from the denominator. The denominator are all of the pieces in the whole thing. So let me explain. In this pizza, let's count how many pieces there are in the whole pizza, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pieces in the whole thing. So our denominator would be 8. And in my picture, it looks like we're about to eat 1 piece of pizza. So that's the part that we're talking about. So the numerator would be 1. Give me a thumbs up if you understand. So in this picture, there's 1 piece of pizza. That's the numerator that we're talking about. And then there are 8 pieces in the whole thing. And there are 8. So in this picture, 1/8 of the pizza is about to be eaten by me because I'm hungry and I want to eat pizza. Okay, so the numerator is on top, the denominator is down. So think of down denominator. That's how I remember that. So the big number is always going to be on the bottom part, okay? So why are fractions important? Why do we use fractions? Fractions are important because sometimes we have to split things into equal parts. A few weeks ago we had Easter, and I have 3 kids, and I bought them a bag of candy, and I divided the bag up between 3 kids. So I took 1 bag of candy and I divided it into 3 so that each child could have the same amount, because a fraction is an equal part of a whole. So we don't want to just give 1 little piece of candy to this kid and then a whole bunch to the other 2. We want it to be fair and equal. Fractions are also important in other things. Can you think of any? Josh? Yes, exactly. So if you are coloring with your friends and you have 1 box of crayons and you want to split them down the middle so you can each have half, that's a fraction. Half is a fraction. That's good. Very, very good. Okay, so now the fun part. Everybody show me your pizzas. Yes. All right. as you know, I've already cut mine up. This is my pizza, but I'm going to show you how to do yours so that there will be equal parts, because we need equal, okay? So the first thing you do, fold your pizza right down the middle, okay? And it'll look this way. This is half. Then you want to fold it again. And that is a fourth. Fold it one more time. That's a little tricky. That part's tricky because it gets hard to fold. But you can do it. And then there is 8, okay? So then open it up. And you get 8 pieces in your pizza. See the lines in it? It just makes it easier to cut. So then what you want to do is just cut along the lines. And like I said, I've already done mine. So take a second and cut your pieces up so we can do our next fun activity, okay? Okay, so now you have your pizza. Lay them all in front of you. Put them all in a circle so it makes a full pizza. We're gonna talk about numerators and denominators. I'm gonna put numerator, denominator. That's the part, and that is all of the parts of the whole, okay? So right now, count how many pieces are in your pizza. Jacob, how many pieces do you have in your pizza? 7? Okay, well, you're holding 1, so put that one down with the other 7. And now how many do you have all together, like all your pieces? 8. Very good. That's right. So 8 is our denominator. Awesome. Okay. Now, Brett, ask your mom how many pieces of pizza she wants. 3. Okay. So she's asking for 3 pieces of the pizza. So our fraction is 3/8. Brett's mom wants to eat 3/8 of the pizza. So I want to show you how to draw that, okay? We're going to draw our pizza. Everybody draw a circle. Draw a line from the very top to the bottom. Then draw a line from one side all the way to the other side. And then you're going to draw 2 diagonal lines right down the middle. Now to make this 3/8, we have 8 pieces of pizza. We already counted that. We made that. Now we want to shade in 3 of those pieces. So get your pencil or crayon and shade in 3 of the pieces of pizza. And that is what 3/8 of a fraction looks like, okay? So let's do another one. Teresa, ask your brother how many pieces of pizza he wants. He wants 5, okay? So what is our denominator going to be? Remember, it's how many pieces we have in the whole entire thing, and you have 8 pieces of pizza. So we're going to put 8, and the numerator is the part that we're talking about. So how many does he want? 5. So he wants 5/8 of a pizza. So can you draw that? And I'm going kind of quickly because I don't want to take your time, but you can make your pizza look really, really, really good because you're not on a timer. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what 5/8 of a fraction looks like, okay? So just looking at these two, which one is bigger, 3/8 or 5/8? Camden? Yes, 5/8 is bigger. And an easy way to know that is if the denominators, if the denominators are the same, you choose the numerator that's bigger. So in this case, it's 5/8. So we can say 5/8 is greater than 3/8. What about 2/8 and 7/8? Which one is larger? Andrew? 7, very good. So in this case, we would do the greater than sign towards the 7/8. Very, very good. Now for your assignment, take a sheet of paper and you're gonna fold it in half, just like that. And then fold it in half again. And then open it up and you're gonna have 4 corners. I want each of you, for your homework, so I can know if you understand or not, to do this in each one of them. Let's see, you don't have to do that part. So these are 2 examples, 3/8 and 5/8. You can choose 4 examples that you want to show me. So on your piece of paper, we'll do 2/8 on this one. So write 2/8. Remember, that's my numerator and my denominator. And then you'll draw your pizza. Color in 2. And that's all you have to do for that. And that shows me that you understand how to create a fraction and draw a model of it. But you'll do it 4 times, 1 in each of the squares. And then you'll just send it to me. Now tomorrow we get to do Skittles. And I'm gonna show you how to draw fraction from Skittles. And we'll do red and orange and yellow, and it's gonna be so much fun. But before we go, read this aloud with me. A fraction is an equal part to a whole. I love y'all so much, and I hope you have the best day ever. See you tomorrow. Bye.